Odell Beckham's gone from the Cleveland Browns. He's going to be signing with a new team soon. Probably by the time you watch this, he's with his new NFL team. But Donovan Peoples-Jones might get the opportunity he needs to fully pop off. Is he good? Is he not good? Well, I'll let you know he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. He did get hardballed at Michigan. No pun intended there. But he does have some qualities in his game that makes him a fantastic wide receiver to look at. Makes him very interesting. And we're going to look at some of his plays from the Bengals game last week in Week 9, just so you can see what's under the hood with Donovan Peoples-Jones. Here's the first play we're going to cover. Donovan Peoples-Jones at the bottom of your screen. We have a DB, number 20, over top of him. He's off of him a bit. So let's go ahead, run this play. Let's see what we're looking at. So here we go, Mayfield, a little play action, release. It's just him just getting downfield. We lose him. Mayfield's dropping back. Going to fire it in here. And now Donovan Peoples-Jones got his man beat on the deep ball. Catches it, brings it in. Runs it in for the score. One of his few catches of the day. Catching it over his shoulder. Not losing stride. A good play there by Donovan Peoples-Jones. So here we're going to see the beginning of the route. And this is from the television broadcast. But him coming off the line of scrimmage. And we're going to see how this route's won. Bam. Plant step. In. Looking in towards the DB, really selling where he's going to go. And then, bam, plant step. Cuts it back up. And this puts the DB on skates a little bit. So here he's coming up. Selling straight. Bam, hits the plant step like he's going to come out. DB reacts to it, as you can see right here. And now he's going to take another couple steps. Hit that plant step again, and then the DB is going to have to react to this move as well. Watch his feet just come backwards. The DB didn't do too bad trying to handle this double move. As he can tell here, though, he knows he's getting beat, so he's trying to grab on a little jersey, but he does get beat. It could have been a lot worse. We've seen a lot worse on this channel on moves like this. DB's just flying out of the picture and everything else. So I can't say he super failed this one. I mean, he did fail. I mean, he did get beat on the play. But look at Donovan Peoples-Jones here. Create that separation. We got a few feet there. And now it's just time for him to bring in the catch. Bam. Over his shoulder. That's beautiful. Cuts it upfield. He's gone. So he's selling upfield. Head down. Shoulders down. Selling that he's going deep. That's the first thing he's doing here. Then, bam. Drops that cut. One thing you notice, he does it quick. He drops that cut real quick, not insinuating what he's going to do. Not even really a drop in shoulders or anything. It's bam. Everything's quick and fluid. And now when he makes his cut, he's looking to the sole of the DB as he's coming back this way, a few steps. Drops that plant step and drives it the other way. The DB does all right recovering, but he gets beat. And bam, creates that separation. He's gone, got the target, makes the catch. Touchdown, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Let's watch this in full speed. I know you're wanting it. That's what you guys want. You guys like these clips in full speed. YouTube doesn't let me do that. Well, they can, but I get my hand smacked. But bam. Pop. Pop. Gone. Beautiful play. Beautiful play by Donovan Peoples-Jones there. Here's another play we're going to look at here. Donovan Peoples-Jones at the bottom of your screen. Farthest to the sideline. We're going to run the snap. And look at the little foot fire here at the beginning of the play. Just getting in the DB's head so he can make that break to the outside. We lose him. He gets the target quick. He gets that target pretty damn quick. Ball comes his way. Another scoop over their shoulders. In between the window of those two defenders. Gets tackled right there. Takes a hit. Look at that. Bam. Bow. Bow. But another good play there. I imagine once he's got him beat. You can barely tell at the bottom of that screen, but he's got him beat there pretty quick. Obviously, Mayfield saw that. He probably saw it. He saw it here. He saw it here. And you can tell he's got that DB at a bad leverage situation. He's kind of on his feet out like this with his hands out, and he's getting ready to surpass him. That's really good awareness there by Mayfield to really think about it and pull the trigger as soon as he did, because if he was a quarter second late, then this play is farther out to the 5, and you don't have that window to make that catch. Very good play. Now we're going to see the route that Donovan Peoples-Jones is running. He's a technician. He's very smooth. For a late-round pick in his second year of his career, he's a very smooth route runner, and that's something you kind of expect from a 5-star recruit who kind of got screwed over at Michigan when it came to like volume and production, and he wasn't like the best wide receiver in his class, obviously. That's an obvious statement to make, but he's still a good player. He still has some good tangible assets that he can help a football team out with. So here, getting off the line of scrimmage, bam, bam, foot fire. So here, what he's doing, he's getting in DB's head. Am I going to go right? Am I going to go left? Am I going to cut it upfield? What am I going to do, DB? What am I going to do? And while he's doing that, he's timing out his plant foot. So he's trying not to insinuate his plant step, and he's just going, and then one of those steps are going to plant. And that's what he does here. He plants. He's got hands in front of him, but he bats that away pretty quickly. That DB screwed right there. That's what Mayfield saw. Mayfield saw the DB out of the position while DPJ was even with the defender. And when you're even, you're leaving, especially in this situation when the defensive back's out leveraged. And now the defensive back is losing separation by the millisecond. Bam, bam, bam. And Donovan Peoples-Jones getting downfield. Mayfield with good read here because he had to realize, like, hey, from here, that Donovan Peoples-Jones was going to be open. He had to realize he's going to be open here. That caused him to fire up. And he's going to let the ball go like right around here. He gets the target. And a good catch here by Donovan Peoples-Jones. But this is one off the release. Him getting off the line of scrimmage. Bam, bam, bam. Plant step drive. Gets through those hands. DB's screwed right now. Donovan Peoples-Jones got the separation. Gets the target. Easy catch. So what do we think about Donovan Peoples-Jones? Fantasy football perspective is he does have enough goods in his game to be productive. The one thing you got to think about is the volume in the passing game. The volume's not really there. It's a run-heavy team. There could be some games where the game script goes off kilter and he blows up. And there could be some games where they run the ball a shit ton. He gets 2 catches, 30 yards, or whatever. So if you're in a deeper league, if you need a wide receiver, the high-end speculative assets, Brandon Ayuk, Rashad Bateman, other wide receivers at that nature are gone, and you need a guy off the waiver wire, and you need a filler or a stash, more likely a stash for the end of your bench. Check out Donovan Peoples-Jones. You may not even need to stash him. You may be able to let him chill on the waiver wire for a couple weeks until he starts to really pop off. But you may want to think about him at least just in case he gets his opportunity with Odell Beckham gone. There is some good things in his game. He was lighting things up in the offseason, in preseason, in training camp. So you need to pay attention to Donovan Peoples-Jones. At least be on the lookout on him on a weekly basis. I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. It fuels me to keep going over the tape with you guys. Not many fantasy football shows do that with you. It's pretty much all straight numbers, targets, target share, air yards, and all that stuff. I give you all that in my shows, and I also give you these film grinding sessions that give you guys a look under the hood of what you're getting with on these players. I love helping you guys out with your fantasy teams and everything else. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.